Man, yo, what's up, people? It's your boy Kryptonian saying, bringing you a review for One Piece chapter 436. And this is what I was expecting when it came to Oda and like the transition chapters. I was expecting a feel-good chapter, and that's what we got here. You know, we have this wacky chase going on with the Franky family after Luffy gets told by Iceberg, like, hey, he wants to join your crew. He knows you're looking for a shipwright, but you know, Franky's got too much pride. You know, he can't say no to your face. He had to leave, okay? And Luffy said, okay, I'll go get him. I'll bring him back by force. And it's after Luffy's just rolling around on the deck because this ship that Franky built for him, they can actually, it's grass, which means they can probably grow their own food on there. The the kitchen looks amazing according to Sanji. The sail, according to Nami, is going to be a big challenge that she looks forward to using. I don't know much about ships and everything. You know, pirates and all that stuff wasn't really big for me. That's why I didn't get into Pirates of the Caribbean, and that's why I put off One Piece for so long. So I don't know if that's like super challenging, like Iceberg is saying. But assuming that it is, you know, it's giving somebody like Nami a challenge, so that's pretty cool. You know, I want to know if there's like a training room for Zoro. That'd be pretty awesome as well for Zoro to hone his skills. But the ship is even bigger. Looks like a flower, but it's actually a lion with a mane, which goes into Oda with those wacky animal designs. I mean, the ship just seems perfect. I love it. It's twice the size of the Mary, maybe a little bigger. It's definitely a lot deeper and wider, so I'm loving that they got a huge upgrade like this. But this chapter, the highlight of this chapter is Franky running through the streets completely naked, with everything naked from like the top down. Basically, he's got his Hawaiian shirt, but he's got his sausage link and meatballs just swinging all over the place as he's running to get his trunks back. And it's like it's like when I was playing football, man. Like when I was playing football in high school, you know, you had the guys that get the towels and wind them up and, you know, smack you. I remember we had an issue with one of our quarterbacks, we couldn't fucking stand his ass, and we took all of his gear and basically made his ass run naked like that. So that was pretty cool to see that. We had another instance where like the varsity, we got back with the varsity players and we made like their locker room smell like horse shit because we put actual horse shit in there. But like, oh man, like dude, like to have that, it kind of reminds me of when Nami joined the crew. You had the moment where Nami, you know, not when she joined the crew, but when she left her island, and when she left Along Park and was, you know, robbing all the townspeople, and she jumped onto the ship that way. Like, it reminds me of that, this big wacky thing. And I think at a certain point, even Franky had resigned himself to the fact that he's gonna be a pirate now, because Franky is just like, did you check this out? Did you check this out? Did you check this out? And Luffy says, yes, man, we're going to take incredible care of the ship, but if you want your underpants back, you got to join the crew. This was so cool, man. This was a very fun chapter, which tells me two things. We have some very serious shit that's on the horizon. Some very serious shit, because the way Oda does stuff, he hits you with the comedy and he hits you with the hard stuff. I call it hard hand, soft hand. So it looks like we're getting into some interesting stuff in the days ahead, you know. But overall, this was a really fun, wacky, entertaining chapter. And to find out that Sanji, the only reason why Sanji didn't have his photo taken is because, and this is going to be my question too, is because the guy took his photo and had the lens covered. And this was my thing, okay? Sanji should have had a bounty way before this, okay? He was Mr. Prince. You mean to tell me they didn't get a picture of him back then? And now when all the Straw Hat Pirates, notoriety, declare war on the world government, and you mean to tell me they don't get a picture of him again? It's because the guy covers up the lens and Sanji's just been drawn. This is my thing, okay? as a writer, I know you don't do shit without a purpose, okay? And it's very telling to me that all the Straw Hats have their photos. Sanji refers to himself as the up and coming. I know Sanji wants the wanted poster for the ladies. I get it. But this is my thing. Oda has to be dangling something out there. Okay? Oda has to be dangling something out there. Because when you write, you don't do stuff by mistake. And the reason why I'm kind of calling Oda on this now is, as I've been reading One Piece, one of the things I've been noticing is Oda develops his stories the same way when I was being mentored in writing when I worked as an editorial assistant, and I was taught that this is how you look for stories that are going to go in the journal, look for stories that are going to be getting published, and when I was going to writing conventions and when I write my own stuff. Oda does stuff very similar to what I would do. Okay, and then this is one of those situations where it's like, I would, no. See, I believe in funneling, and you've heard me use this term a lot, where you take something on the wide end of the spectrum and you slowly bring it in and you just tie everything together and you put it in this neat little package towards the end of your story or arc or whatever, but all the small details. And it's because my favorite authors do stuff like that. And as a writer, you mimic what you like. And because Oda worked on Kenshin for a brief period of time, and that's something that Kenshin's story was, where the small things come back eventually, there's something about Oda having Sanji not having his picture on there with such a huge thing. Like, to have Sanji after the fact, like, oh yeah, this is Black Leg, this is Black Leg. Okay, totally understand it, okay? Totally understand why you could have that after the fact. But on the paper that's probably going to get all around the world, everyone's going to know that the Straw Hats declared war. You don't have Sanji's photo? There's a reason for that. So like I said, very good chapter, guys. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. But as always, if you like anything I had to say, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, share. Thank you so much for watching to the end. Have an awesome day, guys.